Hey guys, my name is Tim and today we're making a fantastic burger recipe with some homemade french fries. The first thing we need to do is to start with the french fries making process. This means peeling and slicing some potatoes. Slice your potatoes as thick or thin as you like. It will only change the frying time. We have two options when it comes to choosing the right potato for french fries. Most people swear in high starch potatoes and will tell you to avoid waxy potatoes because they will tell you they will hollow out or they will get soggy, but this is bullshit. You can make amazing french fries out of waxy potatoes and they are really delicious as well. You just have to prepare them right. So let me show you how to properly prepare the waxy potatoes. We will double fry our french fries and the reason is simple. We get a much more crispier french fry. And with this process your french fries can't get soggy whatsoever. Since we're using waxy potatoes, we will cook the potatoes for 2 minutes in hot water and then let them get dry. Fry your potato slices in frying oil of your choice. And if you heat your oil enough, a shell is created and the potato cannot hollow out. I will heat my oil to 190 degrees Celsius. And then let them rest. Classic french fries are fried in beef fat. Before we serve our burger, we will fry them again. To our burger and dressing for the salad, we make a homemade mayonnaise. And it's a really easy and simple recipe. I bet you will never buy mayonnaise again. Take 1 egg at room temperature, then separate the yolk from the egg white and give it into a bowl. Then add 1 tablespoon mustard, season with salt and pepper and slowly, a few drops at a time, pour some oil into the bowl while whisking constantly. The egg yolk contains a natural emulsifier which helps thicken the sauces and bind the ingredients. Season with some fresh lemon juice. Tomatoes are an important ingredient for a delicious burger, but tomatoes are kinda boring. So let me make a delicious tomato relish. For this, slice some tomatoes and chilies. Give some oil into a pot and then sweat some paprika, thyme and tomato paste with some sugar. Then add your chilies and tomatoes. Sweat it for 5 minutes. Deglaze with red wine and then add some good balsamico vinegar. Stew it in a pot for 15 minutes. Then add some salt, pepper and oregano. We will make some stewed pickles. First we have to cut a red onion in half and peel it. Cut thinly your red onion. Then take some pickles and slice them into small cubes. Sweat your onions with the pickle. By heating the pickle, they will no longer have that strong sour taste. They will taste more gentle. Now maybe some of you want to ask me why I'm doing this. Because I want a pickle on my burger for the sour taste. And that is right, but I think there is a different taste in sourness. And I think, as an example, a lemon have a much better and fresher sourness than a pickle. So I will give some lemon juice to our stewed pickles. If you want, you can add some white wine as well. Then season with your favorite herbs. I use oregano and parsley. Season with salt and pepper. And I have one secret ingredient and that is some heated curry. Trust me, you will love it. We finally come to my favorite part, the meat. We will use a sirloin steak and a boneless short rib. Sirloin is a relatively lean cut of steak, but has a really good flavor. We need to supplement the sirloin steak with another cut of meat that has a higher fat content, and that is why we use a boneless short rib with a high fat content and a rich flavor. We will produce an incredible juicy and flavorful burger patty. Cut your meat into small cubes. And now we finally come to my least part of the video, the meat grinding. And that's only because I use a meat grinder from 1950. Or I have no idea from which year this thing is. But yeah, I will grind it by hand. And so give your meat into the grinder and do your best. If you have something like this at home, which I doubt. Yeah. And when you have something like this at home, please send me a picture on Instagram or Twitter. Thank you. If you don't have a meat grinder at home, there are 2 other ways to make ground beef. You can use a food processor or chop it by hand, but the meat have to be cold. Forming ground beef into patties is super easy, and I have a tip for you guys. Just take a baking paper and place some grounded beef on top. Then take another baking paper and put it over the grounded meat. Take a blade and press it down lightly. You don't have to add another ingredient to the burger. You can add an egg, but only if it's absolutely necessary. Remove the top baking paper and form your meat into patties. This way you don't overwork the meat. You want a patty that is compact but not too tightly compact. Transfer the shaped burger patties into the fridge and let it chill for some minutes before using. In this time we can do other things like fry some bacon. Just take some bacon or ham you like. We'll give our buns into the same pan as the bacon. Add a little bit of butter and wait till they are golden brown. When you did all of this, it's time to double fry our french fries. When you fried your french fries for another 3 to 4 minutes, you can give them again on a kitchen towel. When you can't do everything side by side, put them into the oven at 120 degrees until your burger is ready. Season your fries with sea salt. When our burger meat is cold, give some oil into a pan and start to fry our burgers for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. It will hold its shape well. Don't overflip your burger, you only have to flip it once. And I will only season my burger with salt and pepper. Season it as close to the actual cooking time as possible. When you flip your burger and you're into 1 to 2 minutes frying time, you add your favorite burger cheese. Mine is classic cheddar, but if you want to try something new, try a blue cheese. Put some water into the pan, but be careful. Through the fat in the pan it will splash, but we want that. Give a pot lid on the top. We continue to cook the burger with the steam and the cheese will melt perfectly. The last thing we have to do is to stack our burger. First some homemade mayonnaise on the bun, then a crunchy lettuce leaf. I will still add a tomato slice for the freshness. Some crispy bacon, a teaspoon of your tomato relish, and some stewed pickles with onions. Then your perfectly cooked burger patty and more of the mayonnaise and tomato relish. I will give some fresh onions to our stewed onions because I like the crunch. And then the top of your bun. Serve your burger with your french fries. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you had a great day. I see you next time and bye.
Mm.